Everything is fine. Okay. So what I'm getting is closing the cycles, old things. Yep. The world, new cycles. Old cycles are closing, new cycles are opening. Movement. So movement towards you and movement within your own self. Three of Cups, celebration of new things. So celebrating movement, celebrating growth, celebrating change, celebrating taking action with the Page of Swords. You're taking action towards new things, or towards yourself, or towards opportunities within yourself. You're settling within yourself to the degree where you're finding your peace, or you're grounding yourself. You need to go out and spend more time in nature. It was a good thing that you went out and went into nature today. Strength. Exercising your strength. You have support. You are not alone. You have a Leo or Aries or Sagittarius that's in your energy, that's helping you or guiding you. You have infinite power, infinite strength, infinite ability, infinite love. You need to get some rest because you're overstimulated or overthinking. You need to take time to sit with yourself and meditate. Because this is, and it's not just you, but your partner, whoever you're connected to, is also feeling that. And then somebody is in despair or upset because of the fact that you are that you're moving the way you're moving. Somebody upset because you're moving away from shit. That's crazy because the Six of Swords landed right underneath the Eight of Wands. So you're moving away from shit. You're moving towards good things. You're moving away from the things that cause you disparity or frustration. And whoever was celebrating, not celebrating no more. They mad. Okay, they're upset because you are the star, and that is the truth. They're upset because you are moving away from them. You're not doing the things you used to do, that you're making or taking action and choices to be in your spotlight, to stand your ground, to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Somebody's in regretting the fact that they did not move how they were supposed to move, or do the things they were supposed to do, or regretting the decisions or choices they chose to make, not really happy with their decisions and things that they, two of them came out together, look, and they came out like that. So it's the Lovers, but it's burdens. So somebody is in regret in regards to love, and it was transverse. So someone is in regret about the burdens in love, or is burdened when it comes to love. They're in regret and burdened when it comes to love and the choices that they made in regards to starting a new cycle with you. Somebody wants to come in and offer you love. Somebody likes you. They want to come in and tell you how they feel, and they're afraid to tell you how they feel. Not sure that if they tell you how they feel, if it's going to be received, or if you're going to be reluctant to even hear them out or hear what they have to say. Just nervous about the shit. Somebody is just they want to talk. They want to talk. They want to talk. The divine, all four of these came out together. So we got the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody was also praying about this because, like, they want to come and offer you love. They've been trying to process it. They've been trying to get rest. They've been trying to stay focused. They've been trying to stay grounded. They've been trying. Remember, trying is a failing word. So this person decided that they was going to ground themselves. They was going to reroot themselves, or get the peace that they needed to kind of come to terms with things. Definitely. They're trying to stay grounded in the process of figuring out what it is they want to do. And it's like it's like they uneasy. It's like being uneasy and what's the word? Duress. Like you're not at ease. You're not at peace. You're not in a space or place of rest. You're frustrated. You're irritated. You're agitated. You're anxious. You're annoyed. And it's just like, it's overwhelming ass energy, it's overwhelming ass feeling, and it's heavy, and it's not just dragging you down, it's dragging your partner down. So whether you and your partner are together or not, the energy that I feel like I'm feeling is the energy of my partner, not necessarily me. Like, I feel like my divine partner, or my spiritual partner, or whoever I'm spiritually connected to, that's supposed to be my partner through this next phase or chapter of my life, is in despair. or feeling some form or level of disparity, right? Because of or by way of the situation not necessarily being in the best, I guess you say, the best, it's like they're not in the reality that they want to be in, right? It's like I'm not happy where I am. And I know that when I leave where I am, I'm also going to make somebody else unhappy. However, at the same time, it's just like I don't want to do this if it's not going to be the right decision, the best choice. So it's like they're stuck. It's like they're juggling, trying to figure out their answer, and they not getting the rest that they need. Right? It's like I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't think, I don't know what to do. I'm restless, right? And I'm tossing and I'm turning, and I can't. I'm trying and I'm praying and I'm asking God to give me the clarity, and God is stepping in and telling you like, yo, just chill. You prayed for it, you asked for it, I got you. If you did the work for it, I got you. At the bottom of the card is the keys. Look at the keys. I'm the key to everything. You prayed to me, you asked me to do the things, and I see that you are doing the things you're supposed to be doing, that you're moving in the direction you're supposed to be moving in. You trust in that I'm going to do the things I said I was going to do for you. You got to have faith. Right? Faith without works is dead. So if you're praying for something and you're asking for something, but you're not physically moving to see it come into volition, then your faith is dead. It's dead faith. It's not doing anything. It's just basically you whining, you moaning, you crying, you griping about the shit. Like you're not doing the things that need to be done to give you the things that you say that you want to work for. God works for those who work for themselves. So like, when you doing this, like, because, like, I know for me, I be procrastinating, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I know I got all this shit I gotta do, and the different things I'm supposed to be a part of, and a different little planning, and this, and the third. And it's like, I think about all the things I gotta do, and I get overwhelmed. So it's like you overthinking. You're thinking about the things that you normally don't need to think about. You don't need to think about the fact that you gotta do your job. Everybody gotta do their fucking job. You know how to do your job, so why are you thinking about your job? Just do it. You know how to organize your planner. Don't think about organizing your planner. Just do it. Right? So, and I've learned the best way to get the thoughts out of your head is to write the shit down. So if you know you gotta do something, write it down. Fill out your schedule. Your planner, your schedule will get that. It will get that angst off your mind. It will free your mind. I mean, free your mind, and the rest will follow. Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow. So it's like, clear your mind. Get the things that's on your mind off your mind, and stop thinking about the things that don't really matter, because you're wasting your energy. You're wasting your cognitive, mental energy, and that is a distraction. That's a trick of the enemy to get you to think about shit, because the more you think about it, and the more you think about it, the less you actually physically move, right? You're not moving, and you need to move. The only way to move is to do what it is you say you're supposed to do, the things you need to do. You got to put the work in towards what it is that you're actually wanting to accomplish, or the things that you actually want to fulfill. You actually have to physically fucking move towards it. You got the idea. You prayed. You was frustrated, you was anxious, you prayed, you got the answer. Boom. Okay. I know what I want to do. I know how I want to do it. I know where I want to go to do it. I know what I need to do to accomplish the goals and things like that. So now, let me, because I planned, let me put it in action, right? This is me planning. I'm planning, like I'm getting like Wizard of Oz going to the Emerald City, right? I'm planning. I'm moving. I know what I gotta do. I put my plan in order. I wrote it all down, or I planned it all out in my mind, or I saw it in my mind's eye, or I wrote it in a notebook, or I envisioned it, whatever the case may be. Now, put it to action. You have to put it to action. And you don't have to be hasty with it. Like, have pace, right? But put it to action, because if you don't put it to action, what the fuck do you think is really going to happen? What do you think is really going to transpire if you're not putting no action behind the things that you say you want to do? So it's like, start with a small goal, and then like do the things or take the necessary steps to reach that small goal. So like, if the first goal is organize my planner, okay, what do I need to do to organize my planner? Open up my calendar, look at the things that I have to do that are important, or the dates and times of the things, and actually start writing it into the planner. Once you do that, okay, now that it's in the planner, take it from the planner and put it in your actual phone. Okay, now it's from your planner and your phone. Is there anywhere else that this schedule or this plan or this information needs to be stored there immediately, right? Start organizing your life. You feel what I'm saying? You already know what you need to do. You just not fucking doing it. Faith without works is dead. The works is the action. The works is the steps. The works is the movement. The works is the behavior. The works is the mindset. But the works, more so than anything, is having the goal and taking the necessary steps to complete or fulfill the goal. It's not, oh, I gotta do that. I'll do it later. No. I'm gonna do that right now. Let me handle that right now before I forget. Let me go do this right now. Let me write this down for a second so I have time, or when I come back to my to-do list, I can do this. And then having a centralized place or space that you put everything, no matter what it is, you put everything in one notebook. And then at the end of the day, you go back to that notebook and you take that information that you put in that notebook and you put it in the proper places that it's supposed to be. All that other stuff that you have, all those old notebooks, all them old books and things like that you already had, organize that shit. Your thoughts are just jumbled. That's the problem. You're not organized. And when you get organized, you're gonna get your 10 of Pentacles. When you organize your life and you organize your schedule and you organize things, you're gonna get your 10 of Pentacles. It's predestined or preordained. You just gotta get out your own way. You gotta get out your own way, right? You gotta get out your own way. You gotta put that work in, right? You gotta set the contracts. You gotta, solidify the things. You have to do the things that need to get done. You gotta basically hash out what it is that you gonna hash out and be okay with it. Come to terms with it. Now you got certain responsibilities or things that you need to keep in place or keep in action. Do the necessary things. Work on conditional things if you need to work on the conditional things. Do the necessary things is what I'm getting. Do the necessary things. King of Pentacles. So somebody want to come and help you. There's a lot of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy on this table. Like earth. It's hella earth on this table. Hella earth. Aries is hella Aries action. Aries is about action. You have to be in action. Aries is in your north node. Well, in my north node. Whatever, because I don't know if I'm posting this or not. But Aries is in your north node, right? And with Aries being in your north node, Aries means that is what you're working towards, what you're geared towards in this life. You are geared towards excelling. You are geared towards being great. You are geared towards being in the spotlight. You are geared towards being on your ding. So it's like, what's stopping you from being in the spotlight, being on your ding? People don't like you, so fucking what? They not going to like you. Make peace with the fact that people don't like you. You gotta learn how to not care. You real quick to be like, I don't give a fuck. And you really don't be giving a fuck, but then you pay attention to the shit. So stop paying attention to the things you say you don't give a fuck about. You feel what I'm saying? And I understand why you pay attention, because it's like, I'm gonna pay attention to the things because of the fact that I have to make sure that I'm keeping my neck on the swivel so that nobody doing no fuckery or fuck shit. But you don't have to do that. That is not your job, to be honest. Like, yes, have discernment and be discerning. However, you are already protected and you know you're protected, so why are you worried about the fuckery, right? Why are you allowing it to distract you or deter you, right? And then it's like also time management, right? When it comes to your time management, you're not good with your time management. Like, you just be doing too fucking much. Like, you don't be focused. You just be all over the place, like scatterbrain. But I feel like that's not your fault either. I feel like that's the trick of the enemy, or that's magic or something that's being done to you. So like, you really gotta start protecting your crown. So like, you take showers and baths and shit, but you need to really really need to like cleanse your crown, right? You really need to cleanse your crown. You really need to cleanse your crown. You need to detox. You need to drink water and all this juice and all this other shit that you be drinking. Stop drinking that shit. All this shit that you be eating, stop eating that shit. Vegetables, y'all. Vegetables, salad, rice, beans, greens. Like, you don't eat no fucking greens. I thought about this shit. I'm like, yo, you don't eat no dark greens, yo, none. And you wonder why your shit be all fucked up. Dark leafy greens, right? Like collard greens, y'all. Collard greens don't take about 30-45 minutes to an hour to really steam, cook good. Make you some fucking collard greens, y'all. Make you a big stupid ass pot of collard greens. Just eat collard greens all fucking week. When I tell you, you'll feel so much fucking better, yo. You'll have so much energy and feel so restored just off a pot of fucking collard greens and cabbage. Bro, come on now, sis. Come on. You gotta start moving. Now I'm getting this King of Pentacles is also a person. It's not just an energy, but it's also a person. You have a King of Pentacles energy or a partner or a person that's also in this energy that's basically guiding you. You have a spirit guide that's in the 3D. They connected to you in the 5D, but they're physically near you in the 3D. You already know who this person is. This person is wanting to take action towards you, or is making up his mind to take action towards you, to come and offer you this couple of, to come and, look, they see you as the Queen of Cups, right? This King of Pentacles is taking action towards this Queen of Cups. He's made up his mind, right? Damn, that's a lot. I ain't taking that too much. That's a lot. Two of Cups. And they want to offer you communication. They want a relationship. They see you in the spotlight, right? You on your throne, right? This, I'm not taking on it. That's too much. Yeah, that's too much. I'm feeling like this needs to go over here. Yeah. So, this King of Pentacles has made up his mind and created a contract, or has completed a soul contract, or completed some type of, and it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It don't necessarily have to be who you think it is, but I feel strongly that it is who I think it is, who's in my mind, right? Who I feel. It's like I feel you inside of me, and I don't know how to describe how that feeling is. It's like you in the back of my mind. Like, I don't know what it is, but I definitely feel like I am attached to someone else outside of me, yet inside of me. So it's like we have a connection. We have a bond, and I feel the bond. And I feel the commitment in the bond, and the yearning in the bond. And it's like, I want to be connected to you just as much as I want you to be connected to me. Yet, because I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, I just feel it like, it's like, just internally inside, it's like right here. But I feel it in here. It's like you the other half of me, like you the other side. I feel it. And it's like I'm your other half, but you're my other half too. It's like we complete each other without completing each other. Or we complete each other while already being completed within ourselves. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, it's just there. And I feel like you made up your mind. I feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine. I feel like you made up your mind to hold your own. You might be financially off right now or struggling. Your finances might not be the best right now, and that's also another thing that you might feel like is stagnating you or stopping you or holding you from wanting to communicate. And then it's another person that is not on the table, but I feel like he's like, well, I got my money together and I'm ready now, because you know I went and sold my royal oats and I was holed out and doing my things. Now I want to come back. But at the same time, I feel like it's more to that situation than what meets the eye. I feel like that's probably why that energy didn't come out on the table. But with this Two of Cups and this Six of Wands, it's like the King of Pentacles is taking actions to move towards the Queen of Cups. I see you as my love, my true love, like this loving, empathic or empathetic, divine energy, like this just beautiful queen. And I want to offer you my cup. When I'm hearing that song, I want to love you every night, every day. I want to please you. Something like that. And it's like together. And it's crazy because it came out together. So with that coming out together, I feel like power couple energy. Like if we come together, we can do it together. We can stand out together. But I feel like you would be the face of the situation, and he would be more so in the background. Like, and it's funny because it's like y'all switching roles. Because I get like the divine feminine like to be in the background. Like she like doing all the work and getting the accolades, but she don't like to be in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? But she's gracious in the spotlight when she is. And I feel like the divine masculine has to be in the spotlight, but he like to be in the spotlight, but he's not good with the connecting to people. So it's like she good in connecting with people and is great in the spotlight and communicating and sharing things. But when it comes to like the paperwork or the analytical stuff, she's just like, right? It's like frustrating, like the logical shit, like not that she's not logical because it's like she logical, but the analytical shit, like just the logistics of things. She does not like the logistical part of things, like having to write the shit up or having to do the paper for this or do that, and or like set up this and set up that. Like it's just like she's over that whole aspect of things, and I feel like it will get better in time. But it's like they funny because it's like they want to. It's like the two of you. I'm saying they, like I don't know, whatever. It's like the two of you want to switch spots, but you don't want to switch spots. It's like you want what each other has. So it's like you have the go getter drive mentality to go and talk to the bosses and have those heavy conversations and make those difficult decisions and things of that nature. And but you're not like, it's like you cutthroat with it, and you don't really like socializing and events and shit. Like you really don't even like showing up to shit like that. Or you're not a people person, so sometimes it's hard for you to do that. And it's like I also feel like it's like something to do with speech. Like you're just not good with speech, like having the words, right? Like you don't mind doing it, but you don't have the words or the vocabulary that you need, right? And or like that people person, like just open, just bubbly, light, airy energy, that empathy. And like your divine feminine has the empathy but not the cutthroat, like it's like you got the business, and the yeah, and she got the love and the yeah. Like I don't know how to describe it, but this shit funny to me. It's like y'all have what each other needs, and it's like I don't know for sure if the two of you are actually going to come together completely. Based off of what's on this table, yes, you guys are going to eventually come together, but when, I don't know. But you guys are definitely putting the work in. But I'm getting that you guys had to be separated at this time because, you had to be separated at this time because but I'm getting this, Spirit did not want you all to have codependent tendencies, or you both have codependent tendencies where you depend on the other one to step in and do that. Versus you finding it within yourself to do it for yourself. So Spirit was like, no, we're not about to allow y'all to build a situationship or a relationship off of codependent tendencies. You have to stand your ground and do your thing, and you have to be willing to be open and honest and listen to each other when you're talking to each other, and take guidance when you're giving guidance. So like I felt like Divine Feminine is teaching the masculine, like you gotta be accountable for your actions. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta say what you mean and mean what you say, and you gotta own your shit, right? However, at the same time, the Divine Masculine is like, you gotta see shit for what it is. You're not paying attention. It's like it's like you still wishing and hoping and thinking and dreaming, and he's like, yo, you gotta be discerning. It's okay to wish, hope, think, and dream. However, you have to have some discernment. You gotta know how to read that shit and call it right there on the spot. So it's like you guys are fine-tuning each other. You're doing the work to fine-tune each other. And right now, it's difficult because it's like you're separated. That's a lot. That's too much. It's like you're fine-tuning each other, or Spirit is fine-tuning the two of you, so that you can be better for each other. It's like you being vetted. I said that in the other video. You being vetted, right? It's like you being vetted to make sure that you are manifesting. Thank you. Manifesting with the Magician, that you're manifesting the right things. And this King of Pentacles is manifesting you with the Justice, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Wands. All them came out together. So the Magician came out, the Justice came out, the Ace of Wands came out, and the Three of Wands came out. So, and they all came out together. So, and they landed on top of the King of Pentacles right behind the Nine of Wands. So, like, you two are doing the work that you need to do. And Spirit is like, all right, let's see if they really need to be, or they really ready for this next chapter, this next stage. Like, let's halt this right here, because there's some stuff that we peeping that ain't, this ain't about to fly, this ain't about to fly, this ain't about to fly. Okay, they working, but this ain't, they about to fail there. Let me stop them. It's like coach class. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. It's like coach class. It's like, let me stop you right here, because I see after you took this assessment or this quiz, you didn't do too bad, but you could have done better. Let me coach you and teach you where you made the mistake. Excuse me. Or where you made your mistake, or where you gonna make the mistake, or where you was about to make the mistake, or where you, because it's a quiz. It's not the whole test yet, right? Let me coach you and show you some things. Let me pause like The Sims, right? Like The Sims, right? Because I be playing The Sims, but I don't know how to play anymore because I haven't played the game in so fucking long, right? So my daughter was teaching me how to play the game, right? But there's parts in the game where you can actually pause The Sims' lives, right? You can pause their lives, go into their history or their logistical part of themselves and make the changes and cue all the things that they need to do, and then unpause the game and everything goes right back as if they're doing their thing. And then you can play the game in fast mode where you can speed up the little nonsense things and then slow it down so you can actually let them do the things you want them to do, or play around with them in the house and like navigate them around how you want them to navigate them around. And so it's just like, yo, that's real fucking life. That's really what happens in real life, except we don't understand the pauses, or we don't understand the halts or the stops in the situation as we see it in a video game. It's just like, well, why the fuck is this not happening for me? Why the fuck is this not working for me? We're not processing that this is a pause, that spirit has paused your situation to kind of give you a chance to take a step back to get better insight into the situation so that you can manifest what it is that you really want to manifest, right? So it's like you gotta take your time so that you can see what it is that you really, what you're doing, where are you going, right? What are you doing? Where are you going? What steps do you need to take? Are you getting ready to make the right steps? Are you being impulsive, right? Are you discerning the situation, or are you just acting out, or are you just irritated by the what's at hand? You have to learn how to control your energy, right? And in learning how to control your energy, you'll be able to manifest the things that you really want. You'll be able to manifest the things that you really desire and the things you really deserve. Managing your energy and your emotions is key. When you find yourself getting irritated, frustrated, agitated, or annoyed, you're off. You're not aligned. You need to take a step back. You need to take a deep breath. You need to go somewhere. You need to ground yourself within yourself. Grounding yourself within yourself is also grounding yourself to the earth. It's earthing, right? You're earth angel. So if you're earth angel, you need to be attached to the earth. You are symbiotic to the earth. The earth is like your mother, right? And she's like your energy. She's like your food. She's your everything. She's your life. She's your life force energy, right? Like, she's like everything, right? So go back to the mother, right? To go back to the mother is to go be one with nature. If you are earth angel, go be one with nature. Go sit in water. Go sit, well, you can sit in water in a fucking house for real, no lie. But it can't just be regular water. It gotta be some type of salty, like earthy water. It can be freshwater streams, or it can be ocean water. But you need to be in natural water that comes from the actual earth, right? And then if it's not water, you can't get the water, go hug a fucking tree, or go sit under a tree. If you don't feel comfortable hugging on the tree, go sit under the tree. Go sit next to the tree. Go lay on the tree. Go lay under the tree. Go lay down in the fucking grass. Like, just go be outside in nature. Like, today I went outside and I sat in the park and I felt weird, but I felt good at the same time. And I felt like I was coming home to myself. I felt like, damn, like, let me be honest with my situation. Let me be honest with myself. This is what I'm feeling. And it's like all this emotion was just coming up. I'm just like, why is all this emotion coming up? But at the same time, like, I'm glad it's coming up. I'm glad I'm able to talk. I'm glad I'm able to say the things I need to say. I'm glad I'm able to, like, express myself and not be afraid or ashamed to express myself, because I need to say these things, right? So, like, I'm sitting out in nature and I'm just like, okay, this is what I'm feeling. I miss you. I want to be close to you. I want to be next to you. I'm sorry that the situation played out the way the situation played out. What can we do to make it better? Not me, but what can we do to make the situation better? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm looking at it from a dual dynamic instead of just my own personal feelings, right? So, like, it's like I miss this person, and I really want to make it this confirmation. I miss this person. I really want to make the situation work, but it's just like, yo, I'm thinking about all the other things that are attached to the situation, and I'm just like, do I really want to be a part of that? And I'm like, nah. I don't like to feel discombobulated. I don't like my energy being pulled on. I don't like feeling like somebody playing in my face. I don't like drama. I'm not with none of that shit. I don't like hearsay. I don't like he say, she say. I don't do that shit. Like, I'm not with none of that. I don't even like gossiping. So it's like, yo, why the fuck y'all always talking about somebody? Like, y'all don't got nothing else to fucking talk about. Like, grow up. This is not fucking high school. And it's like some people are stunted. It's like stunted fucking development. And it's like this King of Pentacles, it's like, I'm not there no more. I see where you coming from, Divine Feminine. I'm picking up what you putting down. I didn't realize that I was on my shit like this. So let me get it right. Right? So it's like the divine feminine is also like, I didn't realize I was so like curt or short. Right? So I see what you're saying. Like, but I'm trying to tell people like I'm a sweetheart until I'm not. Like dead the fuck ass. Like I am the biggest heart you will ever fucking find until I'm not. Until I'm cutthroat. And it's like I'm not even cutthroat in a vindictive, petty, spiteful way. I'm cutthroat in the sense that I just cut your ass off. I won't even talk to you no more. I won't see you. You will become invisible to me. I will just, no, I'm not doing that. And when I take my energy back, I put my energy away, oh, it's felt. It is felt. People feel it. They just be like, come back to me. Please don't leave. No, fuck that. You played in my face. You're like, the fuck wrong with you? Like, that's how strong my energy is. And I know that about myself, right? So it's like, and that's another thing too. Like, I'm learning to own my energy, own who I am. And that's scary sometimes too. It's just like, damn, now I'm starting to see how people see me. Now I'm starting to understand like the things that I wasn't paying attention to about myself, why I'm so impactful, right? I'm impactful because I'm honest. I'm impactful because I'm authentic. I'm impactful because I'm truthful. I'm impactful because I don't impose, right? I demand, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And I don't demand in a forceful way. I demand just off the strength of respecting myself, how I respect myself. So if I'm treating myself a certain way, I'm not about to let somebody that's beneath how I'm treating myself come into my energy and try to dictate how the fuck I treat myself. That's dead. Like, that's not happening. I love myself enough to know when to fucking walk away and when to remove myself from a situation. So it's just like, when you love yourself to that depth, that ability, or that capability, you had that capability to love yourself to that extent, you're not going to let nobody fuck that up, because that's your peace. I'm not about to let somebody steal my fucking peace. Fuck you. Like, okay, God bless you, friend, go be free. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm good. And then the crazy part is, like, I don't even have to say anything to you. You already know what you did. Right? You already know what you said. You already know how you acted. You already know how you behave. I don't have to revisit that with you. I'm not going to revisit that with you. I'm going to recognize what you did. I'll give you some chances to correct yourself or correct it. I'll say something if I feel like it's necessary for me to speak or say the things. And if you listen, wonderful. If you don't, okay, say less. I'm out. And I'll subtly just. And sometimes it's just abrupt. Like, depending on how far you go me, it can be abrupt. And it's not even harsh. You can ask my sister. Cutoff game strong as shit. And she got mad. She mad as a bitch. I don't give a fuck. No disrespect. I don't wish no ill will, hurt, or harm towards you. I send you like love and positive energy. The thing is, though, when I tell you that you hurt my feelings and I don't appreciate how you treated me, I'm not good with that, or can you not do that? And you basically tell me you don't give a fuck about my feelings, I'll be alright, I'll get over it. Okay, bet. I sure will. I will get over it right over here without your ass. I don't need no apology anymore. You spoke your piece. You said what you had to say. Okay, I'm out. You showed me how you felt about me. You told me to my face. So I'm not about to sit here and keep pretending I don't see what the fuck I see. That's stupid. And it's like, I find myself with certain people, I give them more chances than others, because it's like, oh, I know they don't know. What I'm learning, that's not my fucking job. That's not my responsibility. I don't owe anybody no fucking loyalties. Just like people don't owe me no loyalties. You don't owe anybody outside of yourself any loyalty. The loyalty should be with yourself. You should be loyal to yourself first before you can be loyal to anybody else. If you can't even listen to yourself or honor your feelings, how the fuck do you expect somebody else to listen to you and honor your feelings when you don't even listen to yourself and honor your feelings? That's asinine as fuck. So it's like, okay, if that's what it is, let me pay attention to me. Let me pay attention to my feelings. What am I feeling with right now? Let me check in with my feelings. And I realize, like, damn, I'm feeling these things and I'm ignoring myself. I'm ignoring my feelings. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that no more. No, we're not doing that. I don't like that. That doesn't feel good. I don't like how that feels. I'm going to tell you how it is. Hey, Yeah, I heard that you did that. I don't know if the truth in it, but I want to bring it up and have a conversation about it. Can we kind of come ground? Can we talk about it? Can we, have some dialogue about it or whatever? Because we can find to figure out like where it went left, so we can kind of put it back in alignment. Okay, if we can find common ground, wonderful. The relationship continues. But if we can't find common ground, okay, well, you know what? We can agree to disagree. You go your way, I go mine. Peace. It's just that simple. And I feel like we make it hard. We make it harder than it has to be when it comes to developing and building and healing or having relationships with each other, because we are so quick to want to hide or lie or people please because we don't want people to just not be around us. We're so loved starved. We're love starved because we don't love ourselves. So we keep looking for love outside of ourselves. And when we don't get it and we don't receive it, we feel some kind of way. You feel some kind of way because you're not loving you. You're not pouring into you. You're not giving into you. What the fuck do you need for you? What are you doing for you? Are you telling yourself that you're beautiful when you look in the mirror? Are you listening to yourself when your body be like, I'm tired, I just want to go to sleep. Go take a fucking nap. I'm hungry. Go feed yourself. I want to do my feet. Go do your feet. I want to wash my hair. Go wash your hair. I want to soak in the tub for 3 hours. Go soak in the tub for 3 fucking hours. I'm not saying that that's because the water gonna be cold as a bitch by then, but I mean, I'm saying do what you got. Do what you got to do. Like Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Right. Do what you gotta do. Put the nail in the fucking coffin. Put the nail in the coffin to the things that you need to put the nail in the coffin. Like put the kibosh on the kibosh, as they fucking say. Put the end to the endings. You know what I'm saying? Put the period at the end of the fucking sentence. Close the chapter. Stop procrastinating or stagnating yourself. Do the things that need to get done. Right? Do the and that's crazy because I started with that card. I started with that. That was the first card that came out. But it said what? Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's starting out saying that everything is fine, right? Everything is definitely going to be fine when you do the things that need to be done. When you bring a close to the chapters of your life, when you bring a close to the chapters of this or the story that you were writing or the story you was telling yourself, when you bring it close to that shit, everything is going to work out for your good. You're going to have abundance. You're going to have a new beginning, a new start. But you gotta do the fucking work. If you're not doing the work and you expecting shit to change, it's not going to change. You're going to repeat the cycle. You're going to have to go back and take the class again because you failed, right? You're going to have to go back and do the lesson again because you didn't do well, right? You didn't get a passing grade. You barely made it by the skin of your teeth. Look, we're going to give you a little break, a little reprieve. We're going to give you a review, and then we're going to test you again to see if you really learned the lesson. Right? I've really been sitting here. I played my shit back. I'm like, bro, this already happened before. This already happened before. This already happened before. Okay. This already happened before. And it's like, okay, this is a cycle. What is the cycle that I'm repeating in this situation or in this portion or part of my life, right? Now, I've worked on all the areas of my life and I found myself doing great. I'm managing, I'm maintaining all the other areas, right? Now it's like, okay, you passed in all these areas, so now you can go to the next level in these areas of your life, but you haven't moved anywhere in this area. We need you to get from down here up here. You gotta do the work. You gotta study hard. You gotta stay true. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay grounded. You gotta have a study routine or a regimen that you follow to allow yourself to get to the point that you need to get to in this particular chapter or point in your life, right? And if you don't do it, we're gonna keep giving you the work, or this is what's gonna happen, right? So I feel like all the areas of my life are wonderful working out, except for the area of love. What's going on in my love life? I have no love life, right? I'm not in a relationship with anybody. Do I want to be in a relationship? Of course I want to be in a relationship. Am I forcing it? No. Do I feel some kind of way about it? Yeah. Are there prospects? Yeah. But are they the prospects that I want? Are they the prospects I want? It's maybe 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 2. It's really more so 1, but it's on the fence. And that's the thing. It's like, okay, if it's on the fence, what do you need to do? Do you need to like sit on the fence and wait? Like, no, you got to figure out the choices that you have to make in those situations and areas of your life. So it's like being real with myself. right? And I had to be brutally honest, yo. When I tell you I was in his crying, yo, I was in this bitch crying. I was like bawling, bro. I mean, like ugly crying too. The whole face, everything was broke down, crying. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm really sitting here crying about this shit. Fuck that, right? I had to get mad to stop crying because I didn't want to cry no. I didn't want to cry no more, right? So I was like, no, I'm not crying over this shit. Like, let's be real, sis. I had to really have a heart-to-heart moment with myself in the mirror. Like, look, sis, wait a minute. Why is you crying over this? Like, you already knew what the situation was before you got in the situation, even though you wasn't even really in no shit. You was just minding your business, doing your own thing. You feel what I'm saying? And boop. Okay, so now you done woke me up. What's up? You woke me up. What we doing? And then they played in my face, and I was like, oh, bitch, you thought you was about to play with me? Okay. And then it's like, damn, now my feelings all involved, but at the same time, it's like, I'm glad I didn't do nothing, because I've been celibate, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad I didn't do nothing. I didn't cross no lines. However, at the same time, it's just like, yo, why would you even engage if you knew you couldn't even pursue? Like, what the fuck? Stupid shit. So it's just like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, that shit like that made me mad. And I was in this bitch crying. I was mad at myself because I'm like, sis, why you even put yourself in that situation? Like, why you even, and then because I'm blaming myself because I'm like, well, I showed up, or I was there, or I was around, or I had a communication, not thinking that me just being myself and having that genuine, just open, honest communication was going to lead to whatever happened. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh damn, I wasn't expecting that connection. I wasn't expecting the communication, the way it played out. It was just natural. I was just authentically being myself, right? And so it's like this person decided, oh well, I'm across the line. And I was just like, whoa, pause. I'm not doing that with you, because this is like, yo, one, like I said, I'm celibate, and two, you got a situation going on. I'm not dealing with that. I don't deal with people that got situations going on. You feel what I'm saying? We could be friends. We could be cool. That's it. Right? However, it's like all of a sudden all these feelings started coming. I'm like, where the fuck these feelings come from? What is this? Why is this happening? Why? What? Wait a minute. Pause. No. Wait. And now it's like I'm fighting the feelings. So now I'm in here crying because I'm like, I got all these fucking feelings and I ain't got nowhere to put it. Oh shit. I be laughing at myself. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You gotta laugh at yourself sometimes too, right? So I was here crying, like, sis, I had to snap. I was like, hold on, sis, pause. You was in the car. You had the conversation. You was in the vicinity. You could have said stop. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing really happening besides the dude kissed me or whatever the kiss me be. But it was just like, okay, you could have said stop. You didn't have to allow the situation to go beyond that. You feel what I'm saying? You could have stopped as soon as he kissed you the first time. You feel what I'm saying? As opposed to allowing yourself to have a makeout session and then like catch yourself in the middle like, no, we can't do this. Like, you allowed it to go somewhere beyond just that first kiss. So you gotta have accountability for your shit too. You feel what I'm saying, sis? So I was like, you know what? You right, sis. You right. I really was in here having a conversation with myself. Like, sis, you gotta get this shit together. You can't get mad at bro because he couldn't control himself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, yeah, you could get mad. You definitely could feel some kind of way. However, at the same time, it's like, be accountable for your part. What was your part in it? So I had to really sit here and own my part in it. Like, okay, what could I have done, or what was I doing that would have gave that impression to allow this person to do the things, right? So I had to be honest. Like, okay, well, I was flirting. I'm a natural flirt. I don't be meaning it. Just because I flirt don't mean I have to pursue it. You feel what I'm saying? However, with this particular person, it was just something different. I think it was because I really just felt like it was just so organic. And I think that is what caught me more so than anything, because it was just organic. It literally just naturally it was just a flow. It just happened. And I think that is another reason why I was so emotionally like distraught about the situation, because it was just like, I feel like I'm getting a frog in my throat. I was distraught because it was just like, yo, I really developed real feelings for somebody and I wasn't even looking to develop nothing. I was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I was just chilling. And I feel like that is when you find your real, true divine partner, your true love, when you're not looking for it, that's when it really shows up. And now that it showed up, it's like, well, damn, what do I do with it? How do I move? How do I act? What do I say? How do I behave when I'm around them? And that's funny now, because now when he come around me, I be awkward as fuck. I'll be like, okay, I just feel like what the fuck do I do? Like, and I'm very empathic, so I pick up on energy. So it's like, if I'm nervous, I can feel not just my own nervous energy, but anybody else around me that's nervous or anxious or feeling whatever, I feel that too. So it's like amplified. So it's like my anxiety's on 1,000. So now I'm like, I gotta move. I gotta get out of this environment. I gotta move. I gotta move. So now I had to learn how to ground myself in the uncomfortability of the environment, to feel my own energy despite everybody else's energy, and to bring myself back to peace within myself. And that is not easy when you are an empath and you pick up on I'm extremely sensitive to vibrational frequencies, and I do a really good job to manage that in certain environments that I frequent. I'm able to manage in environments that I frequent. When I'm in an environment that I do not frequent, and that energy is off, it's just like, all right, I have to find one space to be in. I have to find some neutrality in this so that I can function. And when I find that neutrality, it's like, okay, I'm neutral. It's easier to flow. Like, it's like be like the water, like he said. It's easy to flow when you just neutral. Okay, I'm just gonna be in the space. Okay, like whatever happens, happens. You're neutral. You're not like turned on. Excuse me. So it's like learning how to manage that energy, learning how to like make the adjustments, how to make the changes, how to like adapt, right? And then being honest with myself, right? So I'm saying all this to say, because it's like, yo, it's necessary. I think I am going to post this, because I may not, because at first I said I wasn't going to post this video, but I think I am really going to post this video, because I feel like this video is very just genuine, right? It's raw, it's uncut, and it's truly what I have been experiencing in my natural life, right? So it's just like, yeah. It's like once you put the nail in the coffin and you call things to closure, and you stop playing with yourself, and you stop allowing other people to play with you and play in your face, and you make the decisions and choices that you need to make to move to the next chapter, and when you start standing in your own energy and owning your energy, it's like, okay, boom, light bulb, you can manifest. You're going to bring all the things that you want to bring to yourself. When you being genuine, we being honest, when you actually doing the work, because like I said it before, faith without works is dead. Yes, you can have the faith. Yes, you can pray. But if you're not setting the goals to complete the task, or doing the task to complete the goals, to acquire what it is that you're asking for, how the fuck you think you're going to get it? God helps those who help themselves. If you're not helping yourself, why would God be helping you? And that's a double entendre. I'm about to break that down. God helps those who help themselves. Your higher power, or your higher self, or your higher Ori is your God source energy, or your God power, right? Your God, or the God in you, will help you accomplish or acquire whatever it is that you're seeking to accomplish or acquire, if and only if you're able to submit to the God within you, meaning be disciplined to the spirit that is within you. Be led by the spirit, not by the flesh. So if the spirit says, hey, get up on time, get the fuck up. If the spirit says, hey, you need to do your journal, go do your fucking journal. If the spirit says, hey, you need to go eat, you need to go fucking eat. If the spirit says, hey, organize your notebook, you need to go fucking organize your notebook. Whatever the spirit is telling you to do, you gotta listen. And a lot of times we disobedient in a motherfucker. Like like Jiminy Cricket is your conscience. That's your spirit. That's your higher power. That's your Ori, your conscience. Your conscious mind will tell you, you know what the fuck you got. Well, your subconscious mind. Conscious mind, subconscious mind, whatever. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. That little thing inside of you that be like, don't do that. Your Jiminy Cricket. Because everybody has a Jiminy Cricket. I don't fuck what nobody say. Everybody has a moral compass of some degree. Right? And even if you think, even if you feel like your moral compass is fucked up, you still have a moral compass. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, when you're not doing what you know you should be doing, you are disobedient. You are disingenuous to yourself. You're causing your own turmoil. You're causing your own problems. You're causing your own sadness. Because you're not doing the things that your spirit is telling you to do. Like, if your spirit tell you go talk to somebody, go talk to that person your spirit is telling you to talk to. Even if it make you uncomfortable. Like, there have been times I've been standing in the fucking store and something inside just be like, tell that lady da 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 da. Right? No lie. Matter of fact, I'll give you a prime example. I had came home from Shepherd Print, right? So people don't know this, but in 2017, I took 46 pills, and I attempted to commit suicide while I was 6.5 months pregnant. All because of a hormonal imbalance in my brain. I was pregnant. I had got pregnant on birth control. And I had told the doctors that I was concerned about it, and they had told me not to get pregnant or try not to get pregnant because I had the Nexplanon thing in my arm, and I had them take it out because I was having difficulties with the birth control. So I asked them to remove the birth control, and so they told me, you don't want to get pregnant because your hormones need time to regulate after having this birth control taken out of your body, right? Well, lo and behold, I was already pregnant. I got pregnant. So either I got pregnant as soon as they took it out, or I was pregnant at the time that they were taking it out of my fucking arm, right? And of course, with me being pregnant and my hormones not having time to regulate, my hormones were a rock. Like, they just run amok. They was crazy. So you're already hormonal when you're pregnant. So imagine being hormonal when you're pregnant with irregulated hormones. So you already have irregulated hormones on top of adding more irregulated hormones. So I went into a state of depression, and I kept telling them, like, something's wrong. Every doctor's appointment, something's not right. Something's wrong. I don't know what it is. I can't put my words to it. I don't know how to describe it. I just don't feel right. Something inside of me feels wrong. Something inside of me feels off. Something inside of me feels detached. Something inside of me feels like defeated. I don't know what it is, but it's just something sitting in me that's stewing, and I don't know how to get it out. I don't know how to express it. I don't know what to say. I'm to the point where I'm feeling everything and nothing at the same time. I kept telling the doctors this. Something's wrong. And, oh, you're fine. You're just hormonal. It happens. You have hormones. And, when you're pregnant, your hormones go up and down, this and the third. No, something's fucking wrong, bitch. I kept telling the doctors, and, oh, you're fine. You're fine. Until I couldn't take it anymore. I felt like my mind was going crazy. I felt like my mind was playing tricks on me, right? Not to mention that I'm in a tumultuous marriage at the time. I had his sister staying with me, which was also not a good vibe or situation, right? And then I'm also parenting children and still working 2 jobs, right? So I'm like, I don't know how the fuck I was holding together, but I was holding together. And I had a routine. I got up every day at the same time. I ate healthy. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I took the kids to school, made them breakfast if we ate at home, walked them to school, picked them up from school, the whole 9, washing clothes every day. I would put a load in the morning. Like, I would wash clothes when I come home from work, so I might wash 2 or 3 loads of clothes when I come home from work. The last load that's in the washing machine, I put that in the dryer in the morning. If I have another load, it'll go in the morning. I put it in the morning. When I come home, I take the clothes out the dryer, fold them up, put them away, take the clothes in the washing machine, put them in the dryer. Get it going. Just keep the rotation of the clothes going. Boom. Leave from the basement. Go back upstairs. I'm washing dishes. Prepping dinner. What are we eating? You know what I'm saying? We ate dinner every day at 5 o'clock. My kids and I sat at the table and ate dinner every day at 5 o'clock. We played games. We did homework. We had homework time. You know what I'm saying? I was very, very structured, routine, organized in the midst of all the chaos that was going on. You feel what I'm saying? Not being able to really talk to my husband at the time, feeling like I'm walking on eggshells, feeling like I'm not being seen and or heard, feeling misunderstood, you know what I'm saying? Having pregnancy brain, so I'm forgetting things too. Insomnia, not being able to sleep comfortably. It was so many things. And then on top of that, we had a fucking dog. Y'all, the shit was real, you feel me? And I was holding it down through it all, like being triggered by them. And that one day that I decided, I don't even remember the exact day that it was. That's the crazy part. I remember the day I came home. I don't remember the day that it was 54:44. I don't remember the exact day that I did this to myself, right? All I knew was that I need everything to stop. I don't want to die. I don't want to kill myself. I just need things to stop. I need a reprieve. I need something. I'm ready to check out. I need to turn this shit off. It's too much going on. I got 11,000 tabs open in my computer right now. My brain is on. My brain feel like it want to burn up and turn to mush. I needed to fucking stop. And I took 46 pills. And I prayed. I said, God, please let my baby be okay. If they can't save me, I'm okay with them not saving me, but let them be able to save my baby. I know I'm close to 28 weeks. He will survive. Please don't let this, what I'm about to do, hurt him, because I don't want to hurt him. I prayed before I did the shit. And then, not only did I do that, I called my cousin and was on the phone with her as I'm doing it. And she in the car like, stop, don't, please. Like, she's trying to talk me out of it. Man, when I tell you them people, I was hiding a pelican pussy, y'all. It's not funny, but I was gone, y'all. Them people was talking to me. I could hear everything they was fucking saying, but could not fucking respond. And the only thought that kept running through my mind is, why won't he come save me? Why won't he come save me? Why won't he show up? Why is he not here for me? Why did I allow myself to get to this point? What the fuck is wrong with me? Is this going to get his attention now? Is he going to see what he's doing to me, how he's hurting me, how he's making me feel, to the point where I want to hurt myself because I'm so sad at watching you be depressed and sad? I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong? I lost myself, y'all. And them nice little 2-3 weeks in Shepherd Prayer, I found me. I found my ass real quick. I did. And I had to learn, what is depression? What is that? What does it mean? Where did depression come from? Is that something that was naturally innate or in me? And then I found out later on that depression is hereditary. It's passed down through generations. Depression comes from, not expressing a part of you, not expressing a hidden part of you, right? It comes from hiding who you truly, honestly are. So much so that you forgot or you forget who you are because you've hid or you shrunk yourself so much because you did not want to be seen because of someone else's feeling about the expression of yourself. So much so that you believe it. It's like taking imposter syndrome and turning it on 1 billion. Right? Like feeling like you don't belong in your own fucking body. Like they call it dissociative disorder. Feeling like you don't belong in your body. Like your body's not your own. You dissociated so much from the people around you. You isolated yourself so much from the people around you that you begin to even isolate yourself from yourself. So I had to find myself. I had to go on my spiritual healing journey and find me in the midst of the darkness. And that was a lot of conversations, a lot of journaling, right? A lot of spending time to myself, spending time with my loved ones, a lot of being honest, like really looking at myself in the mirror and being real with myself, right? And being real with just life itself, right? And I feel like that is significant to this message because it's like if you want to excel, if you want to go somewhere, I'm hearing that song from Sister. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention, right? You gotta wake up and pay attention. You gotta wake up and pay attention to see who you are, right? And I'm hearing, show them who you are. Like, but for real, show them who you are. Stop being afraid to stand up. Stop being afraid to show out. Who gives a fuck if somebody don't like it? Who cares? Stop caring what other people say. Stop caring what they think. It does not matter. If you love somebody and they love you, that's all that fucking matters. Stop letting people get in between that. So what? People are going to have opinions. People are going to talk. Let them talk. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Okay? And that's the last 3 cards, and I'm going to close it there. With the Knight of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Okay? Like, real shit. Like, and I'm also getting somebody's going to take swift action towards you because they see an outcome with you. They see you as a foundational stability. So that's a little bit of the love reading too. I jumped all over the place with that, but I don't care. Let the actions speak louder than the words. Like, stop just going off of what somebody say to you, because people can say whatever the fuck they want to say. And like, the thing is, you gotta have discernment in that regard, because if somebody say they're gonna do something and they don't do it, they're a liar. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying. You're a liar. You're a liar. And I'll tell myself that I'm a liar. Because how many times I said I was going to do something, I didn't do it. I made myself a liar by not completing the action that I said I was going to do. Like, I said I was going to fill out this. Y'all been sitting here this whole time with my work and my leg. I ain't do the work yet. This shit just been sitting in my leg the whole time I've been recording this fucking video. Whole time I've been recording the video. Just sitting in my leg. And I'm not even supposed to be recording the video right now. I'm supposed to be doing my fucking work. Right? But Spirit, I have prayed and I asked Spirit to just let me speak. Let me talk to myself. Right? Let me record for myself. Excuse me. Say the things I need to say, that I need to hear for myself. And as I'm talking, I'm like, I'm gonna post this fucking video, because it's not just for me, it's for y'all too. Somebody's gonna get some healing from this message. Right? It's healing in this. Like, we have to stop hiding. Stop hiding. And that's the message for today. I'm not going to say no more on that. I may record another video later on, or whatever the case may be, because I have to stop playing and be disciplined and actually sit down and do my fucking work. Because for real, I would sit here and record like 3 more videos and not do none of this fucking work and say I do the shit tomorrow. That's procrastination. Do not put off what you can do today for tomorrow, because tomorrow is never promised. That is key. And with that being said, I'm going to end this video. Peace out, share, I'm in the same. Always remember to die, don't self, be true. Trust in the process. Authenticity is the key to you. No one has your key but you. And thank you for joining or visiting my spiritual healing journey, Lotus Illusions 369. It's your girl, Lotus on the Table, aka Cynthia. Okay? Peace. Oh, and the 3 scripture cards: Psalms 4 and 8, Thessalonians 3:16, and Isaiah 41:10. Those are your scriptures for today. Go check them out. Go read them. See how you can apply them to your everyday well-being. Okay? Peace. I share. I'm going to say peace.